We are never more than a belief away from our greatest love, deepest healing, and most profound miracles. You can manifest the life you truly want with clear intention, emotional intelligence, and imagination. Like it or not, your life is what you have chosen. When we form heart-centered beliefs within our bodies, in the language of physics, we are creating the electrical and magnetic expression of them as waves of energy, which aren't confined to our hearts or limited by the physical barrier of our skin and bones. So clearly, we're speaking to the world around us in each moment of every day through a language that has no words, the belief waves of our hearts. The world around us is nothing more and nothing less than a mirror of what we have become from within. To create reality, focus beyond the outcome as it already happened. There can be only one solution to any problem, a change in attitude and in consciousness. The secret of our last mode of prayer is to shift our perspective of life by feeling that the miracle has already happened and our prayers have been answered. Now we have the opportunity to bring this wisdom into our lives as prayers of gratitude for what already exists, rather than asking for our prayers to be answered. The new shift in thinking is the gateway to human transformation, and because of the sheer number of people involved in this shift and the growing magnitude of the crises that are driving us to change the way we think, we are standing on the threshold of human transformation at a level unlike anything ever before known on Earth. Quantum science suggests the existence of many possible futures for each moment of our lives. Each future lies in a state of rest until it is awakened by choices made in the present. The prime rule of reality is that we must become in our lives what we choose to experience in this world. When you go into the world today, before you leave your home, promise yourself that you'll find at least one miracle, without any limits or bounds on what you think it should look like. Simply state for yourself your clear intention that of the many miracles that cross your path, you'll recognize one of them. When a certain number of people come together and they choose at a moment in time to create a precise emotion in their hearts, that emotion literally can intentionally influence the very field that sustains the life on planet Earth. Just the way sound creates visible waves as it travels through a droplet of water, our belief waves ripple through the quantum fabric of the universe to become our bodies, and the healing, abundance, and peace or disease, lack, and suffering that we experience in life. And just the way we can tune a sound to change its patterns, we can tune our beliefs to preserve or destroy all that we cherish, including life itself. We live in a world where everything is connected. We cannot longer think in terms of us and them when it comes to the consequences of the way we live. Today, it's all about we. Perhaps one of the most powerful keys to determining our experience of the months ahead comes from a shift in thinking that invites us beyond asking, what can I get from the world that exists, to ask, what can I offer to the world that is awakening? The way we answer this question as an individual becomes our collective answer to what comes next. Feeling is the language that speaks to the divine matrix, the universe. Feel as though your goal is accomplished and your prayer is already answered. Every time one person chooses a new way to respond to the challenges of life, each time an individual chooses a new option, that person then becomes a living bridge for all the others who choose to follow in that person's path. Here's your protection for whatever comes. Find something to be happy about every day, and every hour if possible, moment to moment, even if for only a few minutes. Beliefs and the feelings that we have about them are the language that speaks to the quantum stuff that makes our reality. Every second we choose to nourish ourselves in a way that supports or depletes our lives, and to think and speak about another person in a way that is honoring or dishonoring. What choice are you going to make today? All it takes is one person in any generation to heal a family's limiting beliefs. The great challenge of life appears to us when, and only when, we have everything we need to survive and heal from the experience. The key to our transformation is simply this: the better we know ourselves, the better equipped we'll be able to make our choices wisely. The power of our beliefs can work in either direction to become life-affirming or life-denying. In the instant of our first breath, we are infused with the single greatest force in the universe, the power to translate the possibilities of our minds into the reality of our world.